this item is kind of unreliable to get, not the main focus. Like, it is reasonable to accept to get like a brick body over missiles just because of the rarity despair. So that is something I want to like. I will switch the song and then answer a few questions. First of all, I think the race call missiles interaction I answered. FK Inyam, thank you for the follow, as well as Salvation, thank you so much for the follow. Is there a plan for a Discord channel for us to post stuff in? It is. I have someone who wanted to coach me a little bit about streaming stuff and maybe helping me with Discord and other stuff. This will be taken care of probably after Christmas, but probably also still this year. We will see how far we get there. There's stuff that will, like, I will try to take care at least of some and most stuff, but as well, I don't want to be overly aggressive and figuring everything out. And every new thing I like a Discord is also taking away time and is taking effort to like visit and you know, take care of and respond to. So for the time being, just organically grow, slowly grow. I enjoy streaming. I try to catch up with the other stuff as well, but also yesterday I streamed 11 hours, and after that I was exhausted. I ate, I went to bed kinda. So slowly but steadily. So here, missiles was the consideration. I don't have the money. I can't fight at all Hydrodude. I will just be too slow, and with Hydrodude, you either have all weapons or all non-weapons. Hybrid is not good. I would be kind of hybridish. So we will fight the Boiler Room Brawler. I think that is not a weak opponent, so probably I want to maximize a little bit here and say something off the lines like this maybe, is how I think. I don't know. It's close. Maybe like this. This should be strong enough and yet farm us a little bit of extra HP here in this situation. There's some crit I would like to see. There's an energy potion, which is probably not the worst at the moment. So yeah, let's do this fight. Primarily focus here on this. Probably I overestimated his strength. That was not necessary. We could have prolonged the fight by another 15 seconds and get more HP out of this. 1 second, I have the repositioning myself, and then I will answer. Question is, how do I think about polls and bets and stuff? I think that is a very good suggestion, and I'm absolutely not against it at all. Though I, in all honesty, feel overwhelmed by streaming and trying to catch up always with chat, so I wouldn't do it myself. As soon as I have a decent amount of mods, I am happily saying the community can a little bit take care of themselves and doing polls whenever they feel to. And I think that is the approach I would like to have for now. So for that, like my policy is like a little bit, I have so far an amazing community of all well-behaving people. Everyone was nice and polite. There was not even a timeout or ban necessary so far. So I have a good faith in this community, and I feel like it is a wise decision to say the community can govern themselves a little bit. So I will rather freely give out mods in the future, and then those mods can feel free to do all kind of reasonable polls and predictions and stuff, whatever they feel appropriate, and maybe they organize themselves, or it's only a few mods at the time that are have the spare time and energy and want to do this. So I'm not against that at all, but I'd also feel like at the moment this would be probably just a little bit too much for me to handle myself. In all honesty, it's still a learning process with the streaming, and this would be my approach. But it is a good feedback, and I'm acknowledge absolutely that in the imminent future of the next weeks, this should be a feature of this channel. So also, Fubert, Thank you so much for your subscription, for the Prime sub. Thank you so much. Here, I mean, this is probably getting on the missiles because that is the item on the board in the future for now. Here we can get chocolate, we can make a borrow, or we still donkey roll our gold away. I feel like rolling gold away is still reasonable. Aiden and Brick Buddy are kind of important. They're like more or less must needed item, though the Aiden is not as needed anymore because we have an alternative source for an early start of combat. So it's only the Brick Buddy. I'm not feeling too worried about having too less of HP. The water cooler will at least balance it out a little bit. Getting a Brick Buddy is for me far more important. I'm rolling here nothing I want. Upgrading cinders, get a friend, scrap, cooldown reduction, or health. Even though health would be again good, cooldown reduction is far too important. Just to get the companion core down, having faster loops is kind of good. Starting earlier is important. All the things. Cooldown reduction it is. Here, this is by far probably one of the best vendors to find in Aiden. Also, I don't need a freebie or will invest in gumballs at all here. We get an upgrade on the lizard. I feel like 4 gold for 1 extra poison is already a good deal. Also 1 extra haste is also good on the board. Reasoning is at least sometimes it will hit the core because friends are already hasted most of the time. Sometimes it will hit obviously the race, but still good decision to make. That is an investment I'm willing to take. Okay. Probably board setup should be something in the lines of this here. I think it is better to have the scaling here on the lizard over another race car. Early start of combat, most procs and charges on the bomb squad, second most charges here. Still, this is a haste target, therefore it's not the worst. I don't have an alternative. I don't think like the output is too highly of a copper ed here. So this is okay, though obviously even a copper ed is better. Don't be fooled by this, though. Well, if I had a Brick Buddy and I would disrespect my opponent a little, this would be probably still on the board. That seems like a strong opponent. I would wager there's a trebuchet coming my way. I don't know if I can outscale this fast enough. I have no lines of defense. I have not picked enough health at all here. That thing is even critting to a decent degree. I would wager we are not getting over the line here. I was wrong. Monitor Lizard in Silver Gamma Ray, still pretty powerful. According to some, a consistent streaming schedule is a big factor for growth, since this means watching you can become a habit for people like me. Could you at some point write your current estimated schedule in About section below in the stream or somewhere easy to find? Yeah, I will put the... Oh, I'm deeply sorry for the noise. I will put this in the notepad I have already for stuff I want to catch up onto. And it is probably be done even earlier over the FAQ that is on the way in the works. So I will do this. For now, I can also answer. I will try to stream every day and for this year. I will most of the time starting around in the mornings of European Central Time. So as I have done the last, I don't know, maybe a week, and stream into the afternoon, maybe sometimes into the evening. After that, there might be a few days where I cannot stream at all. And then there should be a new arrangement for scheduling because I also have some real life work, so I cannot as consistently stream whenever I want. This being said, I will take care of it. I gave you a heads up. I think that is good. Here, even though chocolate is still good, I will donkey roll for my items. I say this, I will not upgrade the race car. I will not buy any of those. I'm a little bit poor, but I still want to go for the shop here. There's my Aiden and my Brick Buddy. So now I'm a little bit in a pickle. I think both are pretty good, even though Brick Buddy is only bronze and falling off. But there's still a decent likelihood of getting level up rewards to upgrade silver items, and then I can focus upgrading the brick body. This is 8 gold I will need, so if I sell off this and this, I have 6 gold, so there's still a little bit of stuff I need to sell off. Okay. Firstly, goodbye race call, I will get you later. Brick body, high priority target, I will put him in. I will put also the crit on it, I think it is the highest value target for crit. After this, I need to find 2 gold, so probably, even though I like to have the icicle around, it is still a precaution for invigorating cold. It is not likely to show up. I can also get in the future icicle again, so goodbye to you. I would say, I think, like, even though I like a battery, I rather have the brick body on the board anyway. This is also something I can catch later again. I rather have the extra HP scaling of the water cooler over the battery here, in all honesty. And also the bomb squad is an item I always run. The battery is an item I might run. So after considerations and saying I really want my Aiden, this is gone. Aiden is here. I am very happy about this setup. I think I'm now decently strong. Even though this is only bronze, I think I increased hugely in my power output. Also, Aiden is pretty good because it's another source of haste. So it is very consistent. Getting like 20 heal every 1.5 seconds after the fight starts is not to underestimate. That is a lot of stability. A little bit of cleansing if the opponent has only little poison stacks. So this is amazing. I now feel super good here. I know the bomb squad, the mod squad is not really strong, so probably positioning something in the lines of this. This is only bronze, so I should raise him still. Maybe we are racing like this. We're making ourselves on purpose a little weaker. And then we are positioning like this, maximizing HP gain, still making sure I think we should not lose here. The scaling should be around the same. We might not outscale with the bronze brick body, I'm not so certain. So as precaution, we're also stacking a little bit of poison to make sure we are not falling short in this fight. With positioning, when you have the core, Miss Isles, Aiden, Racecar, who usually gives the most procs for Walter in for bomb squad? So in general, the fastest trigger with a high core CD should be missiles at the moment, because that is hasted, so I will have 2 procs every 1.5 seconds. I still think, due to having a high companion core CD and a lot of haste items on the board and targets on the board, I would wager the race call is proccing just a little bit more over the core. So there I would say the second highest should be the race call in most cases. Just by bare estimation and intuition, you could look at the board and see how fast stuff is proccing, and then there should be first aid and companion core, they should be kind of close, depending a little bit more on the core cooldown again. But they are all very, very fast. So I, in general, would put the water cooler in between race call and missiles, and put the other target that I want to have a lot of charges between missiles and core, and say, this should be a good setup. But they're all very, very similar at in most cases here. So there's not a lot of loss. Here, even though I like cooldown reduction, and I have all the early items where I prefer cooldown reduction, so normally 3% if it's only hitting fit-ins, and the core, I think 3 is just like not good enough. Here it will hit also the Aiden and the missiles, so we also start 3% earlier in the combat, so this is rather reasonable to pick. Though getting the poison extract here is far more valuable. I feel like it is not to be underestimated that if you have a lot of poison on your lizard early, there will be always a head start, and even if the other person has a superior gamma ray or a gamma ray at all and you don't have one, if you just proc enough poison or like put enough poison on your lizard, this is going over the line. This being said, I will pick here the poison extract. Also, it's a little bit of extra gold. We're struggling on that side. Easy decision to make. Before I go further, first of all, have GMG, thank you for the raid, and welcome everyone that came in from the raid. Welcome to the stream. Hi, I'm Max, aka Snazer. Very educational streams here. Hope you enjoy it. Feel free to ask any questions or have any feedback. I will answer and engage in nearly every case. Yeah, here I feel like we could go for small items, but we have our small items kind of ready. So it is not high of important at the moment for me. Free burn item though is just a freebie. Here, that is a consideration. It's 2 gold and high roll potential. Since I have kinda all the stuff I want, only upgrades on the small items, LEDs, and the battery again would be what I would look for. Most of this is more for the future and not for imminent. I mean, upgrades are obviously for now, but like LEDs and Omega Rays is more like a future. Me want to have them in the stash. I could also say I'm looking here and just take the shield option to have a little bit more gold. Though I have a golden crypto, I just have this on the monitor lizard now, so let's go for small items. I think both would be fine decisions. I have already probably for sure internal cooldown met, so no consideration for a GPU here. I don't need another source of haste. I get a water cooler upgrade. I think it is warranted, therefore, to say this was a good shop already. Would say this is actually a tough decision. I mean, at least a little bit, because Curio is pretty good, and we should go Curio just to get a little bit of extra poison here. Maybe get another haste here. Cooldown reduction, knee brace. Good job. We are a little poor, but maybe the crypto is selling for a little more if we have the next encounter started. Aerodrome is though also a very good encounter, just because you can always get all sources, like all nodes that are available, including rare enchants and enchants. So there's also a possibility to super high roll, and enchanting your lizard, especially early, is kind of game winning. So this is by no means a bad node. I feel though, since we don't have a lot of gold, rerolling here is not warranted, and even though Curio is expensive, maybe the crypto will solve our gold issue a little bit at least. That is solved. I am happy. I will take the crit for the brick body. I will take the region. Justifying 1 cooldown reduction here for 2 gold. I'm happy we are at the point due to the crypto that we can justify this. I don't think the burn on the bomb squad will ever matter. We are rerolling though. I will buy this for the extra heal. I think the Aiden procs a lot. This is no consideration. The brick body outscales the 4 shield so fast that I don't think that we get any value here. And I might buy this and hold on until I find LEDs. So that is a consideration. Just like let's sell stuff up out early and figure out how our finances are. Okay, finances are justifying this. I will definitely do this. I will hold on to them. This is kind of a free LED upgrade or a safe LED upgrade, and I will happily have LEDs in the late game and have them upgrade. First of all, thank you Hydra Homie so much for the subscription. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you, thank you. Also, have GMG, not only thank you again for the raid, but also for the follow. Fenris recommended you. I don't know who Fenris is, but thank you, Fenris, and thank you all for being here. Yeah, how do you play much pick or focus more on winning? The answer is it's not about winning. So I have played Dooley since the start of the game. I have only played 6 hours of Pygmalion, even when he was by all means probably the strongest hero. I have only played 30 hours of Vanessa when the game released, and I wanted to first understand the basics. Vanessa is a good hero for that. So there I played a little bit of Vanessa, and then I switched to Dooley and never switched back to any other heroes. So even in the times where Dooley struggled, I played Dooley. I think this is also one of the reasons I had like probably a head start over those who played a lot of Vanessa or Pygmalion when they were considered the strongest hero. So it is just that for now I'm the Dooley expert probably, but I will at some point also try to play a little more of Pygmalion and Vanessa just to get a deeper knowledge of the game and what opponents have to do to I don't know, get to their points and stuff. So I will play those, but for now my specialty, my special is, my Snazer special is playing a few cores and have the absolute, probably nearly in-depth knowledge that there is available. I also watch a lot of other streamers that play Dooley and are high ranked to even increase. I like to have discussions here and in the other channels about what is the correct play. If I see something I would do different, I engage sometimes with like the top players and say, well, why did you do this? What did you consider there? Maybe I missed something. So yeah, this is the summary there. Hi Max, how are you doing today? I am doing absolutely fine. I had a good sleep, I had a good morning, and I enjoyed starting streaming again. Also, it's Christmas and the mood is okay for Christmas. So yeah, how are you, Hydra Homie? Fenrir Sulfon, you're from the Trinet raid. So yeah, hello, thank you so much. And yeah, shout out to Trinet. I watched like some stats lately, how the stream developed and where my viewers are from and those kind of stuff you can look up. And Trinet is kind of a big contributor to my growth and viewer count. So again, shout out to Trinet. If you don't follow him, consider it pretty good stream. Also a lot more variety in the different heroes, especially if you want to see like some Pick and Vanessa action. There's the way to go. Shout out to him. Thank you so much for the raids, trying it again. Deeply appreciate this. And why did you take out Race Call? Just because Race Call needs a lot of time before he gets activations. And the struggle is if I have to wait 3 more seconds before the combat starts, I am losing a lot of time and probably lose fights a lot because of that. And since at the moment, due to the high cooldown of the companion core, Race Call and missiles trigger in general about the same time, and there's not a lot of slow going around. Missiles is just straight up a lot better over Race Call. And also I had to sell because I struggled for money and wanted other items that I prefer in the early to mid game. Okay, now we can stop here. We have a Dooley ahead, so we are definitely making ourselves the strongest. I would wager the strongest we can be should look like this. I still want to hold on to my brick buddy. I know he is not as powerful on day 5 anymore, but it's still a decent amount of chunk of shield coming the way of the Dooley. So if he has sort of weapon or burn damage, this should at least buy me a decent amount of time. There's a double trigger due to missiles, so that is triggering kind of soonish and scaling fast, even for being bronze. Though I consider it falling off is definitely an argument against it. I rather have the heal over the bomb squad. Maybe bomb squad triggers more, maybe close, but I like having extra haste and heal here. It's super easy. I still want to have the gamma ray and the lizard, so no considerations. Missiles and companion core though should proc the fastest here in this situation, so this should be this. Also consideration, even if you can tell me that First Aiden is proccing as much as the companion core, which might be closely true. This can get frozen by beta rays, this cannot get frozen at least by beta rays, so this is by far the superior setup, and we'll keep going. Yes, I am the brick buddy lover and special guy, so in my companion core runs, I would say kind of force the brick buddies in. Even at bronze here, I know it's falling off. If silver would have been amazing, But even here you can see it has a lot of extra shield in the way of my opponent and probably just gave me the time to survive. The extra haste procs on small items would not have changed that outcome because I would have been probably at internal cooldown anyway, and this is just carrying even now a little bit. Health is kind of good and important. Courier, though, is extra poison, extra cooldown reduction, maybe some extra haste, some extra heal. It's a close one. I would say the net power gain at the moment, though, is get extra health in, just to be a little bit more buffy and sustainable. Even though Courier is good. If I didn't have this Gamma Ray, I would have definitely picked Courier just to get extra poison on the lizard, because I would say this is the absolute most highest priority. Since we are in the luxury position and having a silver Gamma Ray, health is probably better. Here it's easy consideration. Monster loot is the best. Just getting golden poison extract, golden feathers is way too powerful. I don't think getting a few small items to look at and maybe one small upgrade is even remotely better or consistently better on average. Random friend, I don't care. Monster loot 8 gold, it is for absolutely sure. I will put this on the brick body. I will maybe put this on the, I will put it on the core. I will wait. Maybe I will see another Courier and knee brace. We will go here, but we should definitely farm a little bit here. Probably something like this. I don't think the brick body can carry here enough. I don't know how strong he is. I still think, even though the Zookeeper has like the skill that gives you 1 poison whenever a friend is used, I rather value at this moment gold. I'm struggling a little bit, extra XP. I don't think that skill is also as powerful. It seems powerful, it is a little powerful, but it's also falling off, so it is definitely this. Some extra scaling here is extra scaling of the HP. Getting extra HP is super good. Though there's also like a little bit more poison probably coming in my way, just to make sure we are not losing here. I feel like this is the mid ground I'm willing to do, just without too much me looking up every single fight and calculating how far I get over the line. I don't think the Gamma Ray is that high of a priority. I would even, I'm the guy who is upgrading consistently the brick body and not the Gamma Ray, even if he has the Gamma Ray. I think even though the Gamma Ray is helping you out, you should focus more on having already a lot of poison on your lizard and just getting a bonus scaling from the Gamma Ray and not the other way around and rely only on the Gamma Ray. Obviously, this will make me a little weaker, this approach in the mirror, not gonna say that, but it makes me a lot stronger in all the other matchups if I consider just like being a Buffy and having a brick body in every other matchup except the mirror, and I feel that is more valuable to me in making sure I win those. Here, upgrading an item is probably what I will do, and as mentioned earlier, I have no regards for this Gamma Ray in comparison to a brick body, so priority is getting my brick body catching up with the curve. Silver until day 7 is probably good enough. After day 7 it's again falling a little off, but maybe there's another upgrade or brick body our way, so yeah. So, chocolate or small items, I disregard income. Here again, I probably value actually the chocolate. Health here is probably valuable. We were a little short because early we didn't pick enough chocolate notes. Or we skipped like one extra health option here and upgraded the brick body. So we are short on the health here. Small items, I mean, in all honesty, they are just like late game considerations for me and nice to have. They are not imminent, nearly needed. So we are going here for the chocolate. I can justify even spending the full amount of gold. I still would have had like 12-ish around gold, so no problems for us at all. Here I will go for metal. I still want to see maybe upgrades. Consideration is picking up for the future the race call again. So let's say I do this, I'm at 5. I will do this now because there was no knee brace coming my way. So I'm at 9, I reroll, I'm at 6.